My house is a wreck. It needs a good cleaning, so go ahead and clean with me, and I'll take you through each room, and I'll tell you how long it took me to do them. If you know, you know, I always clean my living room first, and that's just because it is the first room that my husband is going to see when he comes home from a long day at work, so I want to make sure that it's not cluttered, so he can at least walk into one room that is put together and nice so he's not overwhelmed. I swept and mopped the floor, and I folded the throw blankets as well as took out any dirty dishes from breakfast. That took me a total of 16 minutes to do. Next, I moved on to the bathroom. Dirty bathrooms always get under my skin because, I mean, who wants to shower, brush their teeth, and use the bathroom in something that is dirty? I don't. So that is always the next room that I clean. I swept the floors, took out the trash and the dirty clothes that were just sitting in a pile there, and then I started on the sink. I took everything off and then I wiped it all down thoroughly. Next, I started working on the toilet. I do what you're supposed to do here. I just scrub it down just like any other toilet. I make sure that I wash the outside, the inside, and the back. After that, I went ahead and mopped the floors and put everything back in their place, and that took me a total of 27 minutes to do. Next, I started on the dining nook and the kitchen. The kitchen is the next most important room. I would say it's arguably tied with the bathroom, because if I have a dirty kitchen, I mean, obviously you don't want to cook in that, and I spend most of my time in the kitchen, so I definitely don't want it nasty and cluttered. I also combined this with the hallway. The hallway is super simple. It took me about 3 minutes to do. I just swept and mopped that, and then I organized everything here in our little dining nook, and I swept the floors and then mopped them and moved on to the kitchen counters after that. I also took out the trash. Spices are my biggest issue when it comes to clutter on my kitchen counters. I actually don't have a spice rack in my kitchen, and it causes huge issues because I don't feel like traveling back and forth from my laundry room, where the spice rack is located, to my kitchen when I'm cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. So it ends up piling up very easily. And then of course mail. Mail just gets set down and then never looked at again. So I had to clean up some mail, and then I wiped it down thoroughly and I started on the dishes. The dishwasher was pretty much empty. It only had 2 plates left in it that I had to put away. They were drying, so I left them in the dishwasher. And then I put those in the cabinet, loaded that up, and I started cleaning off the stove, the other countertop, and I swept the floors and, you guessed, mopped them. The hallway and the dining nook combined took me a total of 22 minutes, and the kitchen took me 37 minutes. Next and last, I moved on to folding clothes. I did a load of laundry today, so I had to make sure that those got folded before they got all wrinkled, and I forgot about them for the next 5 days. Rooms that I did not touch today were both of my children's room, our room, and the playroom, as well as downstairs. I didn't touch any of that. These were just the main rooms in the house that I was cleaning today. Maybe one day I'll take you guys through those rooms as well. To fold clothes, it took me a total of 22 minutes. And here's my hubby coming home.
It looks great in